What does Zoran Mamdani have to do with the Sudan? Well, as it turns out, before there was a Zoran, there was a Mahmoud Mamdani. And the very based apple doesn't fall far from the incredibly based tree. Mahmoud writes Saviors and Survivors, Darfur Politics and the War on Terror. He's talking about colonial narrative correction and intervention. He is making an argument against those who substitute moral certainty for knowledge and who feel virtuous even when acting on the basis of total ignorance. Mamdani goes on to say not only is this mindset the driving force behind the war on terror, it also provides the self-indulgent motto of the human rights interventionalists recruited into the ranks of the terror warriors. It's really funny. He's saying the war hawks and the humanitarians form this alliance because they both have a mindset that comes from this ignorance and moral superiority to think that they can enter a sovereign country and create a solution. The humanitarians go in first and they dilute the history and the tribal conflicts to a narrative that gets inadvertently co-opted by the war hawks and allows for them to go in with their military intervention. He's saying that those who blew the whistle on Darfur in 2004 have continued to argue for almost 4 years that the violence in Darfur is racially motivated, perpetuated by light-skinned Arabs on black Africans. In the chapters that follow, I suggest that this kind of framing of the violence continues the era that came out of the colonial tradition of racializing the peoples of Sudan. Really brutal how the people who are supposed to be helping the folks on the ground are really just doing it to feel good about themselves helping, so they're more focused on the act of helping. So they create a narrative that's simple and fits them. Good, bad. Enough is said. The understanding doesn't matter. And when it doesn't matter, they are just making themselves the marketing team for the war hawks who go in for whatever reason, primarily resources of the nation. Now the war hawks have this shield. They used this shield in the post 9/11 war to go into Iraq and have their forever war. We see it in Iran today too. Donald Trump saying he's going there to liberate the people from this and this and this. Now the West is this morally superior force that is helping a people instead of doing what they're actually doing, which is destroying them, because they don't care about the long-term consequences for the people on the ground. It's more about the war hawks, it's more about resources and what they want out of it. But the humanitarians, it's just about feeling good and not paying too much attention. So you only pay attention to those impacted by the horrible government in Iran, but you're not concerned about them now when they are suffering through this war and this crisis, and Donald Trump saying that he is going to nuke them and take them out of existence. So you wonder where Zoran gets it from? He gets it from Pops. Big shout out to him. Free Sudan, free Iran, free everybody. Peace and love. Thank you for watching.